Right up front, I want to say that there are more complex examples than I'm going to cover in this episode. Here we're going to cover the absolute basics, but they will help with other videos in this series. That said, here we go. This is about the simplest circuit you can make. It's just a DC power source and a resistor. We'll be circling back to this in other episodes, but what you need to know here is that if you trace your finger around the loop, there is only one path back to the start. This is a series circuit. It only has one resistor, so the total value is simply the value of that resistor. If we add more, like in this one, we now have three separate resistors, but they are all along the same path. So this is, again, a series circuit. However, to get the total resistance of the circuit, we have to add up all the values of those resistors. Then we could get a resistor with that total value and replace the three resistors with just that one. This even works if we have other components like these LEDs in a series circuit. This is what that could look like. Now, let's consider what happens if we have three resistors, but they're on different branches. This is what we call a parallel circuit. Without getting too complex with the math, if all the resistors have the same value, we can simply divide by the number of resistors. Let's say, for example, that all three resistors are 3.3K resistors. The total resistance would then be 3.3K divided by 3 for a 1.1K ohm resistor, or a 1.1K total. Similar to the series examples, if you put LEDs on each branch like this, the calculation is the same. If the resistors are not the same value, the calculation is a bit more complicated, so we'll cover that in another episode. That's it. If you have any questions or suggestions or comments, go ahead and leave them in the comments down below. Of course, take a look at the description and see if there's updates, because I might have made a mistake somewhere. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself, and I hope you learned something.